Okay, so you've seen all of the ads, you've heard the pitch. Solar panels pay for themselves. Slash your energy bills, save the planet, make money while you're at it. But here's the truth. Solar panels are not a no-brainer, and that's a double negative. They're a long-term investment, and if you're not planning to stay in your home for a decade or more, they might not be a good idea and they might end up costing you money. So today I'm going to break down when solar panels actually make sense and when it's smarter to just wait, even if your neighbors are all slapping them up on their roofs and in their yards left and right. Don't forget, there's one piece of Colorado real estate advice coming up at the end. So let's start with the good part of solar panels, all the pros. Solar can be a smart investment if a few things line up for you. First of all, if you're planning to stay in your home for at least 10 years, and I mean really settled into it and not just thinking we'll see how this goes, then yeah, solar panels probably make sense. And it's simple. The reason is that solar panels just take time to pay off. Most systems break even around the 8 to 12 year mark, depending on how expensive your system was and depending on your setup, the company you use, local energy rates, and any other incentives you might have been able to grab. So if you're going to move in 5 years, you're probably not going to see that huge payoff. But if you're in this for the long haul, and especially if your energy bills are high, solar can lower your monthly cost and insulate you a little bit from future energy rate hikes. Plus, in some rural parts of the country where grid connections are shaky or even expensive, going solar might not just be smart, it could be necessary, especially if you set up a generator system. So yeah, that can mean it would be a good investment, but only again if you're thinking really long term. Here's where my caution comes in. Solar is a huge upfront cost, and even with rebates and incentives and a lower monthly bill, you're still talking about tens of thousands of dollars, or taking on a loan that ties up your finances and increases your debt to income ratio. So if there's even a small chance that you will have to sell your home within 5 to 7 years, whether it's job change or family stuff, or maybe you just don't feel like you're sure you love it as much as you thought you might, solar might complicate selling the house. And I have seen this happen with sellers. Buyers are sometimes weird about solar. Some love it, some don't totally trust it, and some don't have the financial ability to take over your lease or your loan for it. So if your system is leased, financed with a lien, that can be a really big headache in the resale process. I've seen deals fall completely apart or sellers not be able to sell for the price that they should have because of that one thing alone. So if your roof isn't in great shape, that's another thing to think about. You might want to do the roof first. Don't lock yourself into a 20-year agreement with solar panels if your life isn't even locked in for the next 5 years. Before you go signing a solar contract, ask yourself, are we staying put for 10 years at least? Do we understand exactly what we're financing, what the terms of the loan are, and at what interest rate? What will happen to this lease if we decide we need to move earlier than we thought we would? And is our roof ready for this? Like, there's no major repairs needed on this roof in the next 5 years or so. If you don't have a confident answer to every single one of those questions, then you should probably press pause on solar panels. It's better to wait a year and to do it right than to jump in too early and regret it later. Okay, if you stuck around, here is your piece of Colorado real estate advice for this week. If you are thinking about selling your home and wondering if you should add solar to boost the value, don't. It rarely increases the value of the home enough to cover your costs. Most appraisers are not giving a dollar for dollar value on solar panels, and it can turn off buyers who don't want to inherit a lease or a loan. So focus instead on simple, efficient upgrades like insulation, windows, outdated appliances, a new furnace, the boring stuff that really makes energy efficient sense and helps buyers feel at ease. That way, you can save a solar panel purchase for a time when you're going to have a home long enough for it to provide some real savings. Solar is not a scam, but it is not a quick win either. So treat it like what it is, a long-term investment in your home and the energy future of your home. And if you're ready to commit for the long haul, then go right ahead. But there are other ways to save energy and save your money without locking yourself into a solar loan. So if you're thinking about buying, selling, or just curious about whether solar would add value to your property, give me a call. I'm always happy to answer questions. Thanks for watching. See you at Live, Play, Stay, Salida, Colorado next time.